Bienvenido, welcome a Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. How is my audio? I feel like I might be a little too loud, so I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Should I also lower the music? Because like from my end, I hear myself. Hey, welcome in, Cloud Chica. Great to see you again. Just before going anywhere, I just wanted to ask, how's my audio? It's good, maybe lower the music. Okay, perfect. I will lower the music a little bit. Just wanted to make sure. Because I thought it did sound a little loud on my end. What about now? Is the music okay? Is it too loud? What are you saying? Is it good? But yeah, like I was gonna say, how's your day going? I mean, my day's been pretty good, like it usually is. I have lucky enough to go for my dailies, my walk. I go walk on the beach. It's always a pleasure. Really? Okay, I will lower it a little bit more. It is a little loud. Okay. I will drop. I think now it should be significantly lower. And my voice should be a lot louder than it was. Actually, wait. I'm using the wrong version of me. I am so sorry. Here, I won't be going anywhere, but I will, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one, and I want to change my character because I noticed something. I was using the wrong one. I was playing games earlier. So, excuse the costume change. And We will be back right now. There it is. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Radio Bush. Great to see you. Glad that you could catch me live. I've spoken to you before. If you're wondering, Radio Bush is the creator of a game that I played. It was Light Haze World. I actually thought it was a really fun, cozy game. And I think you're doing your release very soon, right? How is? I mean, I imagine you must be so excited. You know, you must be so excited to be getting so close to releasing it. Or did it release? Did I miss it? Because I believe you said you were releasing very soon. But yeah, today's just gonna be a simple, doodling stream. Where I doodle and whatnot, and if people have thoughts like, hey, I want you to doodle this, we could do that, or I could just doodle anything. Day is the next day or two. Oh wow, nice. I will be definitely posted. I will be excited to see when you release, and who knows, I actually might, depending on the day, I might just stream it. I might stream the whole the playthrough or whatever. I think it'll be really fun because I actually enjoyed myself. I definitely enjoyed myself playing the demo, and I thought it was really good. But I imagine you must be so excited and anxious and all that stuff going on since you're about to release, or at least about to announce your release. But yeah, I was just about to get ready to do some art. It is a 6-hour playthrough. Oof. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do the whole thing on stream. I don't know, maybe it might be better if I did a video of it. I could probably play it over the weekend and then edit it together into one video, like a cut up video. But I don't think I could do, no, just because I do have kids and stuff, and I wouldn't be able to do 6 hours straight. I wouldn't be able to dedicate a whole, that's pretty much a whole day. I could see, I'll see. Maybe. If not, I might just do a video, an edited video. But I do want to play it. I do. No, I mean, just usually my stream's only an hour. Because I do other stuff. Hey, welcome in, K-Drama Cloud. Great to see you again. But yeah, I was, last time, what was I doing? Last time we were drawing a mega chandelier. And we finished it. Oh, maybe, should I show that? Maybe I'll share that before doing anything. I could probably share that just so you guys see what it looks like. See, here it is, the mega chandelier. I was gonna do a little worksheet or whatever for it, but it's what I did last time. And we finished it. It took forever, I'm not gonna lie. I was chatting too much. I was talking too much and I wasn't actually doodling. Well, I don't doodle. Ghost does all the doodling. I just do all the talking. We do share the same body, so you can understand what I mean, where I'm the voice, where he's the hands. And he also edits the videos and does everything. But yes, so like I said earlier, thought we could do some doodles. I usually do Fakemon or creatures or anything people recommend. Hey, I want to see. Actually, the mega chandelier was somebody. They said, I would love to see a mega chandelier. I'm like, okay, I'll do my take on a mega. The mega chandelier, what I thought of, which, or I already didn't delete it, but I closed it, but you saw what it was like. Oh, I use Clip Studio. See, I use Clip Studio Paint. It's actually pretty good. I like it. 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, usually, my streams are usually about an hour. I know a lot of streamers, they'll do many hours, but for now, I don't have the ease to be able to do more than an hour, just because I have a kid and my setup's in the living room. So me being in the living room, I'm if I had my own space, like an office, I would probably do it longer, and I would probably do it later at night too. But for now, this is a setup I have, and I'm just getting used to it so I can share my stuff, get to know people. I am working on my own game. I also do streams talking about my own game. do streams playing games that other people make, like Radio Bush is making a really cool game. And okay, so what I was gonna say, I was gonna do art. If you have any recommendations, that would be wonderful, so we could get going. Maybe I guess to warm up, I should probably doodle something, just to like not go in the cold. You know what I mean? So you know, in my desk area, I have a lot of like little figures. So I'm a big fan of this show called Whack Fu. I don't know if you ever heard of it. So it's like a French animated show, and they have these characters. I actually love them. One of the I don't like that brush. That is like a refining brush. I wouldn't want to use that to start. For doodles, I'm gonna go with, we're gonna go with. Let's see, something like this, maybe. Yeah, I think this one doesn't look too bad. The brush, because I like to be messy at first, or we like to be messy at first, and then we go into refinement later on. I do like multiple layers of drawing. I'll do like a messy layer, and then I'll do another which like a little more sketchy, and then I'll go like the line art, and then I'll actually start doing like the flats and etc. Ooh, that looks tiny. Okay, so like I said, just to warm up, this isn't like a real drawing or anything. I thought we could do maybe a character, like one of my figures that I have here on my desk. I have like I said, a little cute figure guy. He kind of looks like an owl. I don't know if you've seen him. Like I said, he's from Whack Fu. He's like a villain. I think he's adorable. He's like a very cute little character. And let's think. Do I want to just do like a regular pose, or should I do like a fun pose? I think we're gonna go with like a fun pose for the guy, right? Because just looking at him how he is, he's just standing there and it's kind of boring. So I think we're gonna do like a fun little pose for the dude. So he's got like a big old head. And then he's got like these big old owl eyes. Well, technically it's a mask. He's not actually, he doesn't actually look like this. He looks like a normal person, but he has like little horns or whatever underneath his mask. So he's got like this doodle thing. So that's his mask. And then he's got little eyes. His mask has little eyes. And then he's got like these things going on. These like little tufts. He's like little tufts. And then his hood kind of looks like this. It's got like this crazy thing going on here. And then let's give him like this. So he's just like in like inside of this huge, what's it called? Like a huge hood that covers his whole body. It's very funny looking. Like it's a reason in the show. There is a reason why he does this. Like he's hiding himself from everyone. Because he doesn't want to show everyone his identity, which is pretty cool. And let's do this. And then he has his feet. Let's just have his feet dangling out. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Something like this. Whatever. Like I said, either way, this is just the warm up. Right? Kind of like this. If you saw the show, you'd be like, okay, I totally see what you're doing. That looks kind of like the guy. And he's like this kind of thing going on. It looks kind of like this. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that is pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. If you saw the guy, you'd be like, oh, that's all right. That looks like him. But okay, so we've warmed, we warmed up a little bit. Or maybe I'll do the color too. So just so if you're like, oh, I have seen this guy before by chance. Let's go with the color. He has like a grayish blue. Yeah, like one of these colors going on. Okay, so let's do this. That's actually like almost spot on. When I look at it, like at the moment, I'm like, ooh, that looks like about right. So he's got one of these going on. But how is your guys' day going? For me, like I mentioned earlier, it's pretty good. I mean, I went for a walk with my fiance. We always go for morning walks. We usually walk about like 2 miles every day. You know, I am lucky to be able to do that. I know a lot of people, they can't. You know, they don't have that pleasure to be able to go for a morning walk before starting your day. So we'll drop off our daughter at school, and then we will go for our morning walk. And since we live close to the beach, we just end up walking on the beach. You know, I love it. I know if you've heard my streams before, you're probably like, Jesus, this guy only talks about going to the beach. Yeah, I know. I moved about a month ago, and I love it. I am very happy about it. As you can tell, if you've heard me before, I talk way too much about it. You're like, yes, I know. That's why I moved here. So I could be close to the beach. It's good. But yeah. Hidden Gem Stream. Hey, welcome in. What? Oh, De Fritas? You should try an Australian beach. Ooh, I would love to. I would love to go to Australia one day. That sounds awesome. You know, that is like that's on my list. That is, I know like everybody has their list. Like, okay, I'm going somewhere. I gotta go like these places or whatever in the world. Australia is on my list. It's one of those I'm like, I gotta go. It looks cool. There's a ton of, like, I love wildlife. I love animals. There's a ton of cool animals. I'm like, yeah. See, I'm Cuban. So we, you know, like, I mean, well, I was born in Florida. But my heritage is Cuban. You know, my family's Cuban. I got Cuban parents, etc. I had to change these feet because they look wonky. Hold it. Select both of these. Let's make them smaller just so I could have the feet out. But yeah, welcome. I mean, I'm sorry. I like kind of like derailed myself. Welcome in, DeFritas06. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. I'm like the worst at reading things. I mean, it probably happened because like my first language was Spanish, and then my dominant language is English. Believe it or not, you know, like first language I learned before going to school was Spanish. Went into school, started learning English, and then it all got jumbled and mixed up. So you could imagine. Oh, really? You're Brazilian? That is cool. My fiance's cousin is from Rio, or not. I'm close to Rio. He's not actually in Rio, you know, but she has like her aunt lives over there, which is really cool. I mean, so yeah, she knows a good amount of Portuguese. You know, she understands it. I don't. I do not have an ear for language, not at all. Being honest. See, look, where we go. Cloud Chica is able to speak in Portuguese. That is pretty cool. See, I did try to learn languages when I was younger, not gonna lie. I tried to learn a little bit of French and Japanese, both when I was in high school. But I had the issue of not having anyone to speak with, so I just kind of like dropped it. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things that you want to talk to people, but you're listening to it. I was listening to shows in these languages, and I was like, okay, I understand a good amount. But then I was like, well, I'm not really able to talk, so I don't even know if I'm able to speak it. So I just dropped it, which I kind of wish I didn't. I wish I would have actually pursued it and like looked into like clubs or something, you know, like a French or Japanese club. That would have been cool. Oh, that's so cool that you're able to speak with each other. I wish I knew. You know, it would be. It's one of those things that I feel like you need to learn multiple languages so you can communicate with more people. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that is so amazing. To like more languages you speak, more you're gonna be able to talk to people, to different people, and meet other people, have different stories and etc. You know? But yeah, okay. Like, so what was it doing? We were doing this, and I don't know if you've seen, any of you guys have seen Wakfu. If you have, you'll probably recognize the character. But he's like this dude has like time powers, which is really cool. You know, so he's like this cool portal. He'll make like these little portals, and he'll like jump through the portals. You know, hey, welcome and load this. Great to see you again. Great to see you. Always a pleasure. You know, I think they look something like this. So I think just like we're messing around. Okay, any suggestions to actually do a piece? Eh? Like any like art or any like creatures. That's the way I really like. I like drawing characters, or I mean, well, Ghostus. He likes drawing characters and stuff. I have to take my kids to school. Have a nice. Oh yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. And obviously, you know, say hey to the kids. You know, hope they have a great day too. Also, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you said you were married, so hope your wife. I mean, have your whole family has a wonderful day. Hippogriff. Ooh, a hippogriff. That sounds fun. I like that idea. I haven't drawn one. I haven't drawn a horse in a while. Let's see. A hippogriff. Hippogriff. What does it look like? Okay, so it's the bird. It's the one with the bird head, right? Okay, so it is. Well, yeah, the hippogriff is the one. It's like a. It's the bird head one, right? It's like a horse with the bird head. It's kind of like a griffin, but it's a little different. Or am I wrong? Am I like totally off? Yeah, okay, it is. It is like the griffin, but more of a horse instead of the lion. Okay. We will try drawing one. Why not? Okay, I actually did, believe it or not, because I'm making a game based on Caribbean mythology, like heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. And I did do a hippogriff type character, but I ended up scrapping it for a different character. Like it was a different direction. I was like, no, I don't like what we were doing. So I don't know if I should save this. I'm like, should I save it? Should I just trash it? I think I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put it down here and then I'm gonna make a couple of folders. Okay, I'm gonna go with, okay, let's do this. And okay, so let's see, for the hippogriff, okay, we're gonna go with like this kind of, okay, so it's like a bird, right? Something like this. Let's do like a curvy neck, and then so it's like the body and the back, right? No, I feel like that's a little off. No, okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it wild. And then, so it's gonna be something like that, I believe. And then, so what, like horses, they have these kind of legs, I believe. I think something like that. And then, would it be also like horse-like, or? No, let's do, so this one would be kind of like this kind of thing going on. And you're like, what is a mess? I know it's a mess. We know, we all know it's not good. This is the sloppy phase. This is the phase I'm not supposed to be precious about. We're not trying to get used to this. We're like, no, hold up. It's like, I don't care if I delete this thing. No, I'm not. See, look at that. I'm able to already delete it without a worry. I'm like, no, I don't like that. So let's go with, we're gonna beak. I like one of these, right? Just to sketch, trust. No, right, yeah, it is like I said, we're just trying to get down the body language of what we're doing, you know? Yeah, see, like I'm looking at, I'm like, no, I'm not digging it. I'm looking at, I'm like, no, we're gonna scrap it. You know, it wasn't giving me the right energy. You know, I was like, nah, let's go with, what's another pose we could do? Oh, okay. So I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna start with the body first. Just because like the body, I feel like is the big part of it. And then the head. People have energy. Yeah, of course. Everyone has energy. There's actually, I'm not even joking, there was like a study, like a very interesting study. I think it's interesting. So it was an interesting study about they noticed that people produce these like electrical waves from their bodies. And I was like, that's cool. I was like, that is actually really cool to me. That everybody produces these electrical waves from their body. And it could actually be affected. That's why when like some people like, well, if they go in like a place, they're like, oh, I feel quoozy or sick or whatnot. It is those electrical waves. They'll be they'll have like a, I don't know, they'll be affected. Yeah, no, I know. It's really, I thought it was a really interesting study. And I was like, that is cool. Sadly enough, I don't know much about it. Like I said, it was just one of those things like when you tend to be like scrolling or like, well, not scrolling, but like going through different channels and you're like, oh, that's so cool. Like late night TV, especially when I'm doing art or working on my stuff. I'm like, okay, that is cool. And I would love to research it more. Maybe I can one day. You know, what is this? This is, so I'm thinking something like, no, that, see, again, I'm not digging it. I'm looking, I'm like, no, this is terrible pose. My poses aren't looking good. No, okay. We're gonna go. Ooh, really? I would love to see. I have a Discord if you're ever interested. You can go in Discord and share it. I would love that. So I think I'm gonna go with like a different pose because I feel like the pose is what's not, I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna go with like a serpentine pose instead. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna do the body, the back, and this is gonna be like a tail or something. Ooh, like feathers. That's what we should do. Right? What do you think? And then this will be the wings. Wings will be like this. See, I'm already digging this a lot more. Right? And then here's like, this is like one part of the wing, this is the other. It goes like that. Look at that. That's already, I'm already feeling this one way more. But I am really interested. I love Digimon. Digimon's like a big inspiration for me. You know? I don't know if you've seen any of my stuff, gotcha, everyone. But I am working on a game. I'm working on an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where you go island to island helping people and creatures, and the creatures actually help you too. Kind of think like a Digimon, Pokemon thing, but a little more focused on like action adventures. Like think, I want to say like a Kingdom Hearts or Zelda style game, but you have little helpers. So like, you are limited in magic. You do have magic, but a lot of your magic comes from the creatures. So I think a lot of people will enjoy that. So let's do kind of like a stretched out hand, and then we'll do one that's curled up. What do you guys think? Something like that? And then have it, the bird, send us a hippogriff. Okay, I actually like this pose a lot more. I like the stretched out. He's like, oh, I'm gonna stretch out. It's kind of like flying forward kind of thing going on. Ew, this is a gross line. Yeah, I feel that that's gonna be a lot better. And then this one's gonna be like stretched. And then like for this over here, what is this gonna be? This is gonna be, let me think. So arms stretched out, and then probably the arms will be opposite, right? Or the legs will be the opposite. So like this one will be up. It looks insane. Well, I was thinking like kind of like stretched out, like it's leaping forward, like almost like a galloping, because I was thinking like horses, you know? And wait, so the legs is like this kind of thing. Yeah, something like that. And then the back leg. Okay, let's do something like this. So the back leg is gonna be the stretched out leg. No, I want to go back, or kind of like this. I think that's interesting. I'm getting like it's an interest. I know you're probably like, man, this looks insane, but I'm getting this energy like from this. It's like, oh, this is like interesting to me. Okay, so now let's start forming it a little bit, if you know what I mean. Where it's like, okay, let's get the shapes going. Like we got like a little bit of a sketch, so we're gonna like Maybe it's a little too skinny. Let's make it a little chunkier. Chunky. Yeah, look at that. I'm already liking this pose, and let's go with like a mouth open. It'll be like a kind of like almost like a crowing almost or something. It might be not the right word I'm thinking of. I'm not even sure what bird this is gonna be. I'm just thinking like, oh, this is gonna be like fun. You know, because hippogriffs are horse birds. Believe it or not, I actually grew up on a ranch. So I've seen a lot of horses in my life. That's why I was kind of like not too terrified of the idea of doing a hippogriff. I was like, oh, I've seen a lot of horses. Have I drawn a lot? Not really. But I have seen a good amount in my life. We had a quarter horse and a spring horse growing up. Okay, so I'm kind of digging this pose. It's like, it's kind of crazy looking, like you said earlier, but I like the motion that it's got. It's like very much like stretched out, kind of like going forward. Like I think it would be like really fun if it was like animated. Let's make this smaller. Mainly, you're probably like, oh, why are you making it smaller? Just because I want to stretch these wings out. A burst word. I like that actually. That's kind of funny. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and then what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this. I know you're like, well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna stretch it. Stretch it. Stretch that wing. Yeah, I think we're gonna stretch that wing like that. And then let's stretch this wing out too. Come on. There we go. Look at that. That's already gonna look crazy. I think that's gonna look really cool. Right? I think that's gonna be a cool, it's like an interesting pose. I feel like a lot of times, like at least for me, I don't know about you guys, what really gets me going into a piece is seeing the poses and like the fun poses. Because if it's just standing there, I'm like, whatever. You know, I'm not really into it. Or like it's hard to get into for me. You know? So but yeah, like so I was like, okay. So now we got this pose down. So let's actually start doing the sketch. So let's do like this, and then let's do, I actually don't mind keeping this like this messy brush just because we're just sketching. Actually, no, hold up. Let's go in like a pencil. I like the pencil for the sketching a little more. Okay, nope. Yeah, actually, let's zoom in. And let's drop it. Make it a little smaller, just for fun. I still don't know what kind of bird we're doing. You know, I do know that we are going, what is this? What kind of bird is this going to be? So it looks kind of crazy. You know? Kind of a crazy looking bird to me. Yeah, I just made it up. Like it's not like a specific bird. And then let's do looking off to us. Is it gonna look on the side? I don't know. What do you think? No, I'm not digging that. That looks creepy. I want to, yeah, he's gonna look down a little bit on us. Because it is a big bird. Feel like something like that. And let's go with kind of like give it like a crown, a little bit of a crown thing going on. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think so. That is gonna be pretty fun. So I feel like I made the eyes a little bigger. Actually, believe it or not, I did a bird not that long ago. I did like a video where I did a Fakemon. Oh, it was like a redesign of Squawkabilly, and I did it as a dark metal type, just because like the normal flying is really boring. And I actually think the concept is really cool, and I was like, oh, that's such a fun concept, because I don't know if you knew this, in Spain they have these birds, like these parakeets, that are invasive species. So they will actually bully in real life. They will bully the birds, like other birds. So it is like a funny concept of having these birds or whatever being like these like you know, being like these not hillbillies, but they're that style of like that they have the the pompadour look, you know, that they gave it. So they have those 1950s hoodlum kind of a thing, and I was like, that's such a cool concept, but making it normal flying is really dull and boring to me. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it like I would. Like, I think it could just be like a minor changes, but I was like, oh, let's do it a little more fun, a little more goofy. And I thought that was pretty fun. So I did that. If you are interested in that. Some people liked it. I was surprised, and like some people commented that they thought it was cool. Some of my drawings people did not like. Some people were like, no, that is awful. Stop drawing. But luckily, I don't do the drawing. Like I said, Ghost does all the art, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about nothing. He don't care if people make fun of him or not. Let's see. And see, it's already looking interesting, right? This is such an interesting hippogriff. Thank you so much for the idea. You know, so look at that. It's gonna be fun when it's fully rendered. Right, let's go with, so let's do, what do you think, something like that? Oh no, actually, we're missing the back one. Yeah, because it's gotta have a back one. So thinking about it, should we do the 2 in the front and 2 in the back, or the 3 in the front and the 1 in the back? Because I know birds that have different, their hands look different. It's actually really interesting. My brother had an Australian umbrella cockatoo, and that one had the 2 and the 2, if I remember correctly. You know, it was actually a really cool bird. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a very cool bird. He ended up giving it away to a family, just because he couldn't give it enough attention. They need a lot of attention. Those kind of pets, they need a lot. They're not like cats. Cats are very independent. I'm not digging that. Managed to stream. How did Mega Chill? Hey, welcome in, Storm Clouds. I can share that. You know, I can share that. I really need to post it on my Instagram. I haven't finished because I wanted to do like a template. You know what I mean? I wanted to do like a fun template. See, I was doing it as if it was like a notebook, and the drawing's like a sticker. You know, I was doing it since I am a hobby tourist. I thought it was like me being a tourist, filling out information. Like, what do you think? What do you think of it? I think it came out not bad. Please letting me join as much as I know. No, it's all good. You know, I mean, like, I'll probably, yeah. Oh my God, that's great. That you don't know how happy that makes me to see that you like it. 3-1, but wouldn't hurt to see how a 2-2 looks. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, okay, awesome. Yeah, I want to finish it. Like I want to, like I said, I want to do some information on it, like as if, you know, I had found this mega chandelier, you know, but I haven't done it. I was thinking this would be cool. If not, I mean, I know a lot of people do the other one where it's a little more simplified, but let's go back to the hippogriff. So yes, we were doing the 3-in-1. Let's try the 2. The 2-2. All right, what was that? I wish I remembered the paradox name I gave it. Oh, what did you name it? I don't remember. I don't. I wish I did. I have not the best memory. Oh, it was a chorus. That's why we did the singing. I think it did have to do with the chorus. Was it Burning Chorus? Yeah. I do remember it was chorus for sure. Was it Burning Chorus though? I don't remember if it was that though. So let's see. Okay, so for the 2 and 2, ew, I don't like how that looks gross. That does not look as nice as I was hoping. Okay, this, I think something like that. For the 2-2. And then, no, but it was, I think it might have been Burning Chorus, because I'm at the chorus 100%. But the burning, I'm not 100% on the burning. You know, but there was a good, that was like a real, actually a really good name, like spot on. I don't know about this two and two. I don't know. I'm not sure about these. They look a little busy. Am I right? Like they, or maybe this this is the one that might be off. But oh, this is a hippogriff. Yeah. This is just a fun hippogriff we were doing because I had asked it for like a suggestion, and someone said, it was the Freltas mentioned a hippogriff, and I was like, okay, we could do a hippogriff, and I was just messing with poses, and this is what the pose. I know it's like it's kind of a crazy pose. No, okay, yes, bird feet are weird. Okay, they're a little off. And like, let's go. No, what am I doing? Yes, bird feet are kind of odd. Just because they're so disconnected from ours. You know, because ours we literally have the four that are together and then the one apart. Where birds have like this kind of like almost like a knuckle. You know, like if you actually, I don't know if you've seen this, like falcons will actually punch animals, which is hilarious. They will like swoop down and like punch their prey. I think that is so interesting because they have like a little fist. They'll make a little ball and just punch their prey, and then they'll come in afterwards, just because they're not big enough to grab them. You know, I think it is pretty interesting. Okay, let's do. It's got like these feathery things, or at least that's what we're doing. Yeah. I think something like that. Okay. And then let's do these are probably more traditional feet. Like they won't feel as odd. Or no, let's do the two, because we already did the two. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. Right? I want to make an enemy based off of that, but wait, what was I want to make an enemy based on that, but I need an object for it to be derived from. This, what could it be? If it was an object, this thing. Well, what kind of environment are you thinking? Is it for like a D&D or an actual game that you're working on? You know, do you have like a particular theming or stuff like that? Because I love that stuff. And if you are making a game, I am more than interested. You can put it into links and stuff. Like, I would love to see it. And I would, if you have like it was like a demo and stuff, I could play it. I mean, that's like one of those things I'm very much into, playing and meeting other people. And I love, how do I say it? I am in love with seeing people in love with their art, you know. I feel like it's like a lot of people, they'll be so competitive, like, oh no, like I can't share this, or I don't want someone else to do something similar to me. I'm like, dude, why are you like that? Everyone should be making amazing art, and we should like enjoy it. Like I was talking to somebody. I went to an event last month, and someone was I was telling them about my game. It's a monster tamer, and they were saying, "Why make a monster tamer? There's already a bunch." Okay, this foot is just wonky. Hold up, but and I was saying, well, because I have my own ideas, my own tone. I want to tell my own stories, and yeah, like I haven't seen anybody tell a story how I want to. You know, and I would love to see more. I want to see more monster tamers. I want to see different ones. You know, and I want to see a bunch of games. No, I mean the bird punching. Oh, for my game. Ooh. Frame it as a divine. Ooh, that'd be cool. Oh, you made like a gauntlet. Well, I don't know if you want to be like directly with the punching thing. The gauntlet would be cool. You know, like just like a flying gauntlet punching people. But if you want something else, from okay, so you have a lot of them. Not all of them are objects. But I mean, like that would be like cool, like a flying, or like I said, a gauntlet would be fun. But I'm not sure if that's like that direction you're going with. If you want something more floaty, You know, if you want something more floaty or more natural looking, you could do like leaves. That'd be cool. Like in a tree, so like it swoops down, you wouldn't even see it. Like super fast leaves. That'd be really interesting. Really depends on there's just so many things you could do with it. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool. You know, but yeah, like a swooping bird. I mean, if you're going with more, there are a blessing or and a curse. No, I know what you mean. It's like you get so many ideas that you get this like overload. Like you're like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Well, there's so much I could do. And yeah, no, I know 100%. It's what's that called? It's choice paralysis. That's what it's called, because you have so many choices that you don't know where to go. And I feel like that's an advantage I have with the game I'm making. You know, because I'm making something based on like heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. So when I read these stories, I'm like, oh my god, this is like what it pops in my head. And I don't know if you've seen any of them, but like there's like this story about a dog and how it's like a trickster and etc. And like I ended up making these 3 dogs based off that one story just because there were different parts of it. So I feel like maybe breaking it down something like that. So like with the bird, with this falcon that swoops down, punches people. I don't know if you want to keep you want to do the motion or do you want the punching? Because if you did like a boxer, like that'd be really cute, where it's like a bird walking instead of flying, and then it just walks up and punches people. That'd be very interesting. Kind of moving similar to how roosters move, if you know what I mean, where they kind of leap up and then they kick their feet, but making it more of like a jab straight. Which, believe it or not, I actually have a lot of experience with fighting and stuff. I used to teach martial arts, so I actually know a bit about fighting. But the basic idea is how the object that can become a monster is corrupting the ink pen into a classy metal unnatural squid. Ooh. Oh, so it's like ooh, that'd be really interesting. So you're saying like these objects corrupting into something. So it's like for the falcon or whatever. So it's like I don't know, like a glove, like a boxing or a gauntlet forming into this flying bird, but it still keep the form to be able to punch. That'd be really interesting. Okay, yeah, I like that. I mean, I don't know if so you're not doing it with everyone. It's just like a lot of them are like that. Yeah, because I did in my original concept for my game, I actually did think of making it objects were they were the core. So like these objects, I don't know, like let's say your example, a pen. So the pen would turn into the creature, but I decided I was like, those really limiting for me. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I see that. That's cool. I would love that. So is your game more of like modern, or is it more of like a more fantastical? You know what I mean? Whether it's like modern day, or is it more fantastical days? Or okay, so this one is. See, this is kind of like the shape it's going. It's an interesting pose. I feel like this one could be stretched out more. No, no, or up. Ooh, so it's more. It's like a future. Oh, I like what is that anime? There's an anime where the guy, they touch objects and then they'll bring out the best of this object. They did one where it was like the hand, not a Nazar, Hama, I think they're called, the hand with the 2 thumbs, and it became like this giant automaton where it would make whatever who had like negative intent, like move them away. I don't know if you've seen that anime. It's really interesting. I think it's cool, but I'm kind of getting that vibe from it. The social political system is medieval based society. Norms are modern and tech. Ooh, that sounds cool. That actually sounds pretty cool. Do you have any, what's it called? Like a YouTube or anything? I'd be really interested in seeing this stuff. You know, it sounds cool to me. and I would love to share it. And that's one of the things I actually want to do. I want to do like streams where I could share other people's projects too, not just mine. You know, I want to get to that point where I could just share other people's, hey, check out this really cool game that I found. Okay, let's see. Let's start doing like the first now, but you've seen my stuff. I showing you things from it all the time. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, true, in Discord. I have seen some of your stuff. But like I said, it'd be really cool to see more. You know, like I said, you should share it on like Instagram. So I don't think I've seen your stuff on Instagram or anything like that. Oh no, we're gonna go with black. Well, this would be the account that sends stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm just saying it would be really cool to see your stuff. I mean, I love it. I would love to share other people's stuff. I would like maybe not yet, just because like I don't have a lot of people watching my stuff yet. But I would love that to be able to share with other people. I'm like, hey, check this out. You should totally check this project out. I love it. You should love it too. Or I might not gonna force people to love it, but you understand what I mean. Nope. There we go. I give it a little bit of, yeah. I'm giving that a little energy. At least that's what I'm feeling. What is it? I need to, but I'm scared to, cause a girl doesn't know how to do so often. No, I 100% understand. That is actually kind of why I felt like I just needed to jump into this, you know? I was going so long just doing my art, but not sharing it. You know, like I felt like if I did something, it would be locked in forever. And I was so afraid of doing stuff. I'm trying to make a jacket just for fun, just to add to it. You know, I was so like afraid, like, oh, okay, as soon as I show this, I can't change it. But you know what? You can change it. You could change it. It is your project. You know, but I'm like, for me, I'm locked in. This is what I'm doing now. I am sharing my stuff. You could catch it most days. Need to jump in myself. Yeah, no, really. I also make games, but it's on Roblox. I'm going to be switching to another engine. Ooh, what should it be better? See, for me, I use Unity. I started with Unity. I've tried Unreal. It is cool. Both of them are great. But I feel like Unreal, you need a strong PC just to do anything. Yes. So yeah, it's heavy. Unreal is so heavy to do anything with it. Unity had some issues. It had some issues. From what I could tell, they've got over those issues. It was just the management wasn't good. Like I said, yeah, the thing with Godot, it's great if you are how can I say, you're very good at programming. I'm not a programmer. I consider myself a designer. That is like the position. I'm like, okay, I know how to design, or at least that is what I feel comfortable doing. I feel comfortable designing stuff. Even art, I'd say my art is okay. You know, I wouldn't say like, oh, I'm an artist. Not really. I would say I'm more like, I like designing things more than making these pieces. I've seen some people do like amazing pieces. You know, I'm like, oh, that's so good. No, you could use Godot. Just for me, like you could use it. Just for me, Godot feels like it's so open and malleable where I feel like I'm gonna break something. You know, I need a little more structure when I do my game or programming or whatever, just because I'm like, oh man, it's like a white piece of paper. And I'm like, what do I do? I need the lines. I need like these little these sketch lines before I could jump in. You know, I can't just be like, oh, what do I do? There's nothing. You know, that's how it feels like for me with programming. I'm like, okay, I'm not a good programmer. So, see, it's funny. I tried that. I was like, no, just ignore that. That never happened. No. Let's see. Let's do. It's gonna be a naked neck. I do program and I have a YouTube channel on it, but it's really tough. Yeah, no. See, like, it is tough. I like, how can I say it? Programming is one of those things for me. It's one of those things. It's like, it messes with me so much just because of when I grew up, you know, the grammar and stuff. Because English and Spanish, both at the same time, mess me up. Because like I said, it was my first language was Spanish, and then my second language, which became my dominant language, is English. I mean, I speak Spanish. I'm fluent in speaking it, and I could read it, but kind of slow. If I'm not gonna lie, I want to do streaming in Spanish too, but I'm such a slow reader that I'm nervous to be able to read chat. If someone went, hey, you know, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué pasó? And I'll be, oh man, I wouldn't know how to react. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. I feel like I'm actually starting to read a little more in Spanish just so I could do that, just so I could actually stream. You know, and it is one of those things. It's funny because it's like your parents say, oh, you know, you should have spoken more Spanish. Like, yeah, I know, but it is also one of those things. Like, who would I talk to? I mean, yeah, my family, but it's like not the same. You know, it's not the same. You're not gonna have the same kind of chats with your family as with friends. So you need, if at least you're gonna learn another language, you need to have friends that speak that language too. And actually, can you share? I know, like, you're like, man, this guy's all over the place. I would love to know your YouTube channel because I am very interested. I mean, if it's in Portuguese, I could ask my fiance to help me out with that, but it would be interesting. You know, I would be very interested in it. I could at least share it with her family too if I can't watch it. So look at that. It's not looking terrible, right? It's interesting at least. We're not going to finish today, just a heads up, because we're almost at an hour. Ooh, I've been chatting. Been chatty Kathy today. Oh, and a little hint at a fun thing that's going to happen on Friday. I'm going to release a new video, and I have a new friend. My very first guest is going to be on a video with me. So that will be very fun. You know, I'm low-key very excited about that. You know? So if you watch, I know you're probably, if you didn't know this, I do YouTube videos too. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't done a new one in a while. Just I moved, starting streaming stuff. So I'm trying to get used to it all. I have one video because it's my first video, but it's almost, hey, that is awesome. I don't think any of my videos have that many. I think the video I have the most is like 2K, and that's like, yeah, it's like, I think that's the most that I have. So, hey, 5K is a great. Not even joking, that's great. What kind of video is it? I'm really curious here, like for real. You know, I would love to share it. I mean, like, I don't know if like my audience is gonna see it because I don't even have that much of an audience. Just my introduction to programming. Ooh. That makes sense why it would be popular. A lot of people want to know programming. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. My programming skills. I know I'm like limited there, so I'm like, It's like my programming is so basic. Look at that. I feel like this is so. I like making the video, but my issues with YouTube is kind of follow the meta to get views. No, I mean, yeah, it is a business. Hey, ignore the ginger. That's still pretty cool. Oh yeah, hey, welcome in. Oh wait, should I ignore you since your name is Ignore the Ginger? Or is it okay for me to talk to you? No, it's okay. I am actually going to start wrapping up in a bit. So you're not going to miss much. But great for seeing you and hanging out with me, Stormy. Or Storm Clouds. No, I mean, there's no worries. I mean, hang out in the Discord and whatnot, I'll before leaving, I'll put it in the comments. You know, I'll put in the comments so anyone who joins, hey, here's the Discord. It's also in the description. But hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully see you again. I'm probably gonna do a little more before closing out. And like I said, I wanted to see is it the channel that you have right now? The Frutas or the Frautas 06? Is that your YouTube? Because I have multiple accounts. No, Storm is good. Just don't call me by my name, Lo. I doubt you remember, but it's still okay. Okay, I will check out your channel. I am curious. Maybe you sell me on programming. Just because like I said, I don't have that mindset to be a programmer. I do like the designing. I like the concept of it. It was designing, but it's the nitty gritty of going in and what's it called, and actually doing the programming language. Oh, awesome! Yeah, great. It'll be great to see you in the Discord. Maybe next time I could share your channel, because I wouldn't mind. Like I said earlier, Radio Bush was in here, and I played their game. It is a very cool. I played their game on stream a few weeks ago, I want to say now. And it's cool. It's a nice cozy game called Light Haze World, and they're actually almost finished with it. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. I was like, when you're done, I want to play it again, like the finished version. I was like, that's gonna be cool to play again. But like I said, I love sharing other people's love and passions. It fuels me, believe it or not. I know a lot of people, they don't like that. They say, oh no, I don't want to share my light or my spotlight. I'm like, well, dude, if I had more spotlight, I would share even more. I would just be all over the place, like, yo, check this out. This guy is awesome. This girl's awesome. But it is a mindset not everyone shares, sadly enough. But is this too short? Looking at it now, it is too short. This looks so tiny. No, hold up. We're gonna do before we leave, just because I don't want to leave it where I'm like, huh? Okay, it is like around here, right? That's about right. Okay. Yes, it is that one. And let's continue just a little bit more. I'm going to do just something like that. Look at that. We've actually gotten a good amount of this done. We might actually finish next time. It's funny because the chandelier took like, I think it was like three or almost 4 streams just because I kept talking and I wasn't actually doodling, or we weren't doodling. Yeah, I think something like that. And let's puff it out a little bit more. And then, oh, no. I think we're gonna end it here. Just, I don't know, he's like, well, this is crazy looking. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. Like I said, thank you. Well, let's switch over to different, go in the chat mode. Yay. All right. Like I said, thank you all so much. Like seriously, so much for hanging out with me today. It's always a pleasure. Let's see who is still left in here. It is, I'm so sorry, I'm killing your name again. The Frautas 06. Stormy Cloud. Oh, it says here Stormy Cloud's still in here, but I thought they left, but it's okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. Cloud Chica was in here early. I don't know if she still is, but Great to see you again. And gotcha, everyone. Radio Bush was here earlier. Lourdes Cruz, also a pleasure. And okay, Drama was also in here. Who else? Okay, that was it. That was everybody. Thank you so much. And if anyone walked in or happens to see this later, ignore the ginger. Sorry, I had to ignore you again. All right. Thank you again so much. Hope you all have a wonderful day. See you next time. Have a wonderful time.